Are you heading to Gotham when lockdown's lifted? Well, if you are, you're going to need a Batmobile. Luckily, we've got you covered at Emerald, because this absolutely incredible spec, stealthy, elegant Audi S5 in brilliant black has just landed. So, what can I tell you about this car? Let's have a look. I can tell you, you've got your LED headlights with LED daytime runners. I can tell you, you've got a titanium S grille with the S5 logo, front parking sensors, headlight washers and honeycomb black canyons. You've also got the S styling kit, which is the front splitter, the flared side skirt and a rear lip spoiler, and of course the 19-inch cavo alloys with a red S caliper. Moving on round, you've also got the honeycomb just on the wing here with the S5 logo. You've got aluminium effect door mirrors with built-in indicators, and you've got a really nice, elegant, classy feel with the chrome window surround with the tinted black privacy glass. Moving on to the rear, you've got your little built-in rear lip spoiler, completely debadged, and you've got your S5 logo with your rip-roaring. Coming onto the rear, you've got your lip spoiler, your S5 logo with the rest debadged, and an absolute incredible deep sounding throaty quad exhaust system just alongside your titanium rear diffuser. You've also got rear parking sensors just here. Now, the S5 isn't known for being a car for being practical. It's not known for being a car that's practical. But I can tell you, from the remote boot locking and opening, it is rather practical. I mean, that boot, it's impressive even for something of an Audi Q7. There's plenty of room in there to get many of life's luxuries, shopping, kids, push chairs, toys, I don't know, whatever else you can put in a boot. Picnic basket, you could probably even get a bike in if you lay it diagonally. We'll just pop that back down. Now the car itself, the brilliant black, really is effective on this. There's not many cars that really keep that, you know, wet gloss look. It looks absolutely incredible. It's not very sunny here today, but this paintwork is really still a great enhanced deep gloss shine, and that's not even been detailed. If you can imagine that once it had a ceramic coating, as I would say, that'll look Gucci, baby. Holy smokes, Batman, it's got everything. Yes, it has, Robin. Now, let's start here with a staple piece of the interior. Flat bottom, multifunction steering wheel. Full leather, white contrast stitching. You can control both your virtual cockpit, your Bluetooth, your voice control, everything from this steering wheel. Now, crowd pleasers. Super sport seats, quilted white diamond stitching. Absolute joy to behold, comfortable beyond any words of description. I mean, they just give the car such an elegant, classy, refined feel. Yes, we joke it's stealthy, but from the inside, it's like going to the opera. It's just sensational. With the seats, you've also got lumbar support, massage setting. Yep, that is a real thing, massage seats. And you've got electrically adjustable. Onto the door, you've got the brushed aluminium effect, you've got deadlock, you've got heated electronic adjustable mirrors, child lock and electric windows all round, and a rear boot release just here. Now, on the inside of this cabin, it's premium, it's luxurious, it's everything an S model should be. You have automatic lights and fog lights, and you also have a really nice screen here. Now that doesn't pop down or move, it is a static screen, but it really does just fit with the creativity and the design of this car. You've also here got a digital climate control. Once that's on, again, that refined elegance and the feel, it just really is such a well-designed car. You've got the all-important drive select, auto stop start, traction control, parking sensors, and you can turn the screen off. You've got your keyless go, and you've got your menu button here, very similar to the iDrive system on a BMW. And lo and behold, the absolute best automatic gearbox on the market, the Audi S-Tronic. You can use this in conjunction with the flappy paddles on the wheel as well if you want optimum performance based driving. You've also got auto hill hold and your parking brake just there, and a volume button there. As I say, you've got the black grained wood effect, you've got the brushed aluminium, black on silver. It just looks so good. I can't put into words how nice this car is. You almost get in and just feel relaxed. Now, big feature on this car, virtual cockpit. Now everybody knows virtual cockpit, once you've had it, you cannot live without it. It's an incredible piece of kit which doesn't allow the driver to even deter away from the open road for one given second. Audi truly feel if you take your eyes off the open road, you're losing part of the driving experience. And I'd have to agree, the virtual cockpit only adds to that experience. While now you can have dual mode if so desired, you can also put your radio on your media system, which is far too loud, and have virtual cockpit. Or, if you so desire, you can switch them round simply by using the multifunction control upon your steering wheel. So you can have consumption, you can have your DAB, you can have your Bluetooth, or you can have your cockpit. There's so many options on this car, it just does everything. Now, on this itself, if you click the menu button just here, that will bring up all the options for your car. I'm not going to go through all of them because this is only a short run through. But as you can see, on your settings, you have everything that you would expect. Packed full of tech. And now, as you can see, many options for you to differentiate between. As I stated earlier, your digital climate control, it's just cool. It's just such a modern take on an old system. It just adds to the overall feel of this car. It's again, without repeating, it really is a lovely piece of kit. You've got heated seats and you've got heated windscreen, and here you have your drive select mode, which you can choose between efficient, comfort, auto, dynamic. Dynamic being the mode for the optimum performance. Gives you a better exhaust note or a soundtrack to your driving experience, and it also uprates your throttle response and power steering. I mean, I don't know what else you could possibly want in a car like this. Welcome to the Batmobile, folks. Stealthy, elegant, classy, luxurious and comfortable. There's quite a few more adjectives I could use to describe this car, but I don't want to come across as biased. Just the aesthetic appearance of this car lets you know what type of driving experience you're going to encounter when you do get behind the wheel. So, the Audi, what more can I say? The creative team within the VAG group know how to make an incredible car. And we know this because they do it so often, so normal, it's become the regular. It's just their IO. Make a car that people want, style it how people like, and make it drive like people want it to drive. And they do it effortlessly. As I say, in here, we'll start off, you've got a flat bottom, multifunction steering wheel with flappy paddles, which you can dip into at any time, either increasing or decreasing your throttle response. You've got virtual cockpit. Now this is a massive option. Since its initiation, the virtual cockpit has become a real statement and a real staple piece of every Audi interior. If it's available to be spec'd as an option, you'll find most of them have it. And once you experience it, you can understand why. It's a phenomenal bit of innovative design. It doesn't distract the driver, so you're not looking off the road at there. You can keep your eye on the road in front and have a quick glance down at your instrument cluster. That will give you a full map across the entire display. But that also, you've still got your rev counter, you've still got your information, and you've still got your miles per hour. It's a great bit of kit, and it's something that I really approve of. To the point, I would say, rather Gucci. Now, car itself, you've got brushed aluminium inlays, you've got a really smart, funky digital climate control. Not only does that, it adds to the character of the refinement and the laid back vibe inside. You almost feel a bit like when you get off the plane in a foreign country when you get in this. It just feels a way that I can't quite describe. You're instantly relaxed, you're at one, you're chilled, you're focused. It's weird what cars can do, but this it really does do that to you. It seems like it's quiet, like it's deadened from the sound. So it's a really nice, just a real nice environment and ambience to be within. You've also got the world famous Audi Drive Select. Efficient, comfort, dynamic and individual. We're in dynamic mode at the minute, which obviously allows you to drive the car a little bit more performance based than it would if you was in eco. It's not so focused on miles per gallon as it is smiles per gallon. You also get uprated throttle response, a bit more feedback, if you will, from your power steering, and you also get a higher rev ratio and a bit of a naughtier sound from that exhaust, like this. Nice. Also, you've got the incredibly comfortable Super Sport seats. So the Super Sport seats are sport seats with an optional extender just at the bottom here, and it is a white contrast stitching quilted leather design. They are electrically adjustable. They also contain lumbar support, which is crucial if you're doing long distance journeys. But that's not all. They also have massage seats. Yep, that's a real thing. They also contain massage seats. There's not many cars with these options now. Almost every old school, late 90s, Lexus, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, a lot of them used to have them as standard, but the fad really did die off. But I can tell you they're quite welcome in this. It's a really nice addition. You've also got everything you would expect. Bluetooth, DAB, parking sensors, park assist. It has everything. Cruise control. I mean, you name it, this car's got it. But now for the car itself and the way it drives. As you can tell, it hadn't skipped a beat in the couple of minutes I've been speaking to you thus far. And luckily for you, there's only a couple more minutes left. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head up to the island, we're going to turn it back round so you can see that there's no knocks, no noises, no squeaks, nothing untoward that's going to come as a surprise to you when you purchase this car from ourselves at Emerald. So we're going to do that, we're going to get the car to 60, let go of the wheel and just show and demonstrate the true nature of the driving, that it's not pulling to either the left or right, and there's no need to be concerned about tracking. As you can tell, it hasn't missed a trick. It's seamless gear changes whether you use the paddles or whether you use the sport box. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't miss a beat. There's no judders, there's no sharpness or severity in the gear changes. It's just a really nice, pleasant, elegant, refined cabin that the design team have done an absolutely cracking job on. So we're now at 30, we'll just get to 60 round the bend. Okay, and so now we're at 60, and I'll just let my hands off the wheel. And as you can see, the car drives straight and true and follows the camber of the road. Really nice, no pull to either the left or right, and we'll brake now quite sharply. As you can see, no judder, no noise, no squeaks, no scrapes, and no severity whiplash effect. The car handles braking under pressure really well and just takes it within its stride. It's a natural born tourer, this car. Great for business execs, great for long distances, but also great for those who crave a little bit more of this. Now, as you can see, the Quattro four-wheel drive system keeps it planted. Quattro is known as the best four-wheel drive system for a reason, and that reason, a bit like Ron Seal, it does what it says on the tin. It keeps you planted on the road. It allows you to, if you wish, really wring its neck as such, but know that you're not going to veer off into a hedge like many other models in its class would. But if you're still not reassured, let me give you this peace of mind. Every car at Emerald House of Cars is treated to a 128 point check prior to retailing. It just gives you that little bit more reassurance and confidence when dealing with ourselves, or when we welcome you into the Emerald family, that there should be no maintenance for the foreseeable future, and that you've dealt with a really professional outfit. We understand that it's hard in these times to buy a car, and we like to give our customers the best experience possible. We do feel that we offer some of the best cars available, and we know that we're very, very good with the price. All in all, it adds to your experience as a potential new family member. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and we really hope to speak to you soon regarding this Audi S5 Quattro. Bye for now.